everyone, and welcome to another one of my videos. So for this video, I thought that I would try something new. So I recently bought a Polaroid camera, and I've had like a couple of the films turn out to be duds, or I just didn't have the settings right, stuff like that. So I would have a picture that wasn't really of anything. It was either like just plain black or white. And I decided to do something that I saw Casey the Golden do. She painted over hers. And for mine, I really wanted to try and get into an abstract feel of things and just kind of try to be expressive with my paintings rather than just try to do something pretty. So I broke out the dreaded acrylics, and I really didn't want to get acrylics, but since this was such a small canvas and I wasn't really trying to do anything detailed or really significant, I guess, I was fine with it. And they actually didn't dry too quickly on this surface because it is like a regular camera film. And I tried to have each of these be either monochromatic or just a couple of colors. Like this one right here is the only one that had, you know, a different type of tone. It had black and red, and I actually wanted this one to symbolize kind of almost like a sad, angry feeling, I guess. I wanted the colors to be feelings. The purple one was kind of blissful but solemn, I guess, and this one is kind of anger and the loneliness that can come from that and stuff like that. So yeah, I just tried to be expressive and do something that I have never done before, and this was really interesting. It didn't take long, but it was nice to just sit down and do something almost mindlessly, you know? And I don't know, I think this was a really good experience, and I will definitely be doing this again with any other duds that happen. This yellow one was like happiness and, you know, kind of like a blissful ignorance, I guess. But all of these will actually be up on my Redbubble store as stickers and as prints, at least. There will probably be more things like phone cases and such. I recently updated a couple things on my Redbubble. Links in the description. I've got a good amount of merch, so if you guys want to support me, you can go ahead and find my stuff on there. But I really did enjoy doing these very small paintings because I could blend really easily, but also have the nice drawing time of acrylics because it's quick and I can be kind of impatient at times. But yeah, I really didn't have to worry about whether or not my medium would, you know, upset me or not, I guess, because if you've watched this channel for a while, you know I really don't like working in acrylics, but this time they didn't bother me, and I feel like that's because it was such a small canvas and the texture of the quote-unquote canvas, I guess, was just smooth and it didn't soak up the paint because it's, you know, it's just a photo. And I thought that was really interesting. And I really did like this yellow one because I was trying to just make it a color, but this one was a color plus kind of a landscape in a way because, you know, I used that yellow ochre color and it kind of looks like mountains right there. And I just thought that was, you know, kind of interesting. I wanted to do something a little Bob Rossy, I guess, put in some mountains. But I focused a lot on texture and contrast. I didn't have that much contrast in these because they are all a relative same, you know, color. So I couldn't do that much contrast, but I tried to not have two colors stacked up right next to each other, and you guys can kind of see that. But I mainly worked with texture. As you can see, I kind of did a dry brushing effect to get an interesting effect in the background here, and then that purple one, kind of a one on the bottom right. And then I tried to glob on some of the paint and just have that be very thick, and so it could add a different texture to it. And I just thought it was really fun messing around with the different blending techniques and layering and all that. And it was just a very quick and easy and kind of painless way to just be a little bit more expressive than I usually am. And I think for someone who likes to be a perfectionist like me or is very stiff in their art, which I know I definitely am, I think it's a really good exercise, whether to warm up or whatever. And you don't have to do it on Polaroid pictures because Lord knows these are freaking expensive. It's like $1 per like film. But I actually went to an estate sale and they had like 3 packs for $3, so I got that. And so I'm not that upset to be painting over these. Plus they're just blank and I can't reuse them, so that's another reason. But yeah, it was just really interesting to do this. They do sell like mini canvases at Walmart, and you can get a bunch on Amazon, and so you can do that there too. Just a nice way to be more expressive than usual and, you know, try to get out of your comfort zone, because I am trying to build up a portfolio since I'm a junior in high school. It's about time for me to start looking at colleges, figuring out what I'm going to do, and a lot of art schools rely very, very heavily on portfolios, so that is the reason I'm trying to get out of the box a little bit. I actually attempted realism for the first time. I was going to film that for you guys, but I wanted to purely focus on trying to have the best result. I can show you guys, there's actually an image on my Instagram that you guys can look at. Again, the link is in the description. You know, support me on there. My link to my merch is also through my Instagram too, so, you know, there's all that. I hope you all had a wonderful time watching this video. I really enjoyed making it, and I will see you all next week. Bye, guys.